Mort's critique aside, Mechanics is this is from Paul from Grace. Mort's critique aside, Mechanics is actually a fascinating place. There's no sky there, only great gears that turn in space. They shine light according to their cycles, and the effect is really quite breathtaking. The logic and order of the plane can be relaxing. There's more than enough to do to quell one's boredom if you know where to go and how to go. Mort, Mort replies, "Excuse me, Miss Priestess of Piety, but Mechanist is the most boring place in the universe. The only interesting thing about it would be if you visited." Morte rolls his eyes, but I have a feeling even that would lose its charm after a while. And Mechanist's origin point. Energy cannot return to Mechanist, null home. Broke law with existence. Central office for the punishment of offenders awaiting in Regulus. Mechanist origin home, null space. Source. Energy. Yeah, all Motrons are part of this pool, Chief, kind of like a big bank of energy. When one of them dies, the energy it took to make the Motron is absorbed back into the bank, and a new one spits out. Thing is, when a Motron goes a little nutty, he kind of cuts that connection, but he keeps a bit of the energy. So Nordum, this mechanism is a sort of energy. There's no dialogue option 1. Affirmatory. Nordum's shadows slide down across his eyes, and he whirs to himself for a moment. Then his left eye opens. Peace percentage. Fractured faction of source inside Nordum. Energy divided. Link severed. Nordum stutters over the last word, then steadies himself. So you've been cut from this source then, isn't that painful? Negatory, no pain. Nordum's mouth suddenly bends, forms a semicircle, then turns upside down. Affirmatory, pain. He clicks. Response deviation. Response is both true and false. Answer is unacceptable. Well, if part of the answer is true, then isn't that answer true? Norton pauses for a moment. Response deviation accounted for by the definition of pain. No physical breach has been created from separation from source. Nonetheless, operation efficiency parameters have changed, so unknown damage may have occurred. Formulating new response, painful equals unknown. What are Modrons? I'll ask quickly. There's a Modron. For the sake of powers and my sanity, cut it out. He's going to snap a crank if you keep asking him that over and over. Okay. Yeah, well, I wanted to know the answer and I was getting it from him. Look, Chief, normal Modrons barely understand anything beyond their basic task, and this stupid polygon here is fresh off the planes to boot. Don't confuse the cube, alright? At least not while he's around. You want to know about Modron? Alright, tell me what's Modron. Yeah, Modrons are these stupid geometric shapes that clank around on their home plane mechanisms. They're really tidy, orderly, and they're like the rest of the multiverse. And they'd like the rest of the multiverse to be too. That's why they're such pests. Okay, what's wrong with that? Yeah, Morse glances at Nordum, who is holding up his left crossbow to the side of his head, as if listening to it. Because if chaos has its place, and if everything was the way a Modron sees things, it wouldn't be much of a life. At least a life I'd want to live. They just want to make everything structured. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Chaos has its place. Too much slow and we'd all stagnate. Look, I had... Yeah, say that. I'll ask about Revel. I don't see how Nordum could know anything about it. Yeah, I'll ask how he's doing. It's pretty much the only thing I can do at this point. Introspective cycle commencing. Norton clicks, his eyes close, and begins to hum. Wait. A few moments later, yeah, we'll definitely ask this one. Hey, do you think your separation from the source is what caused your perspective to shift from a wider, broader one to a smaller, louder one? Rodham stares at you for a moment in silence, then a slow whir comes from the inside of his frame and he clicks. You're not certain, but it sounds like something clicked into place.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, intelligence increased permanently, constitution permanently, 36,000 experience. This is what we want for our companions. They're gonna be a lot better, but we need to discuss everything with them, and then you find out things and allow you to ask new questions about things that give them a boost. But they're dependent on your own stats, if you can do them. I don't have any recollection what you need to do this, but that's why I want to also do this now, so I know if new things pop up. Okay. Introspection train halted, rerouting speculation routines to main query. To your surprise, some of the warbling has gone out of Northrum's voice. It is more level, more controlled than it was before. Effect is a little unnerving. Yeah, that's... I'll see if anything new has popped up. Nope.
Ooh,
I feel
like my
stronger.
skills
I
have
must
increased.
confess that Nordham is perhaps the cutest little rogue Modron I've ever encountered.
More smarter, more durable. So, +1, +1. The extra experience should have popped, yeah. This was a good level up. Again, we gain Fist Prophecy, already 4. So Mort is quite a good fighter at this point. Well, yeah, character point. Ooh, I'll take Wisdom. Q. Except it'll increase our experience points. I think it's very important, some of these unlocking. And it's willpower. So it'll also come in handy in some situations. Again, I'm quickly checking if Ingress's teeth have upgraded. Yeah, I want to become a more powerful magic weapon. Yep, I did. They're +2 weapons now. At this point, they're the best weapons I've got. Mage spells, yeah. Yeah, we could cast a friend spell before speaking them, but I'm not sure Charisma is the one we're missing. Wait a second. Yeah, 4th level spell. 5th level spells. Ooh, we definitely need to go get new spells from somewhere soon. But we don't really have the money, so we can't buy them anyway. So after I've done with this discussion phase, I'll definitely want to go doing some side quest or any quest to get some money up.
What is your will?
Decan, yeah, blah blah. What is your real? There are things I would know. Okay, I think Decan, the interesting upgrades will be about these teachings, and that's going to be intelligence based. Your travels. Yep. We've gone through this before. Okay, we'll go about the Gitzerai. No, yeah, some questions about Gitzerai language, that's new. Can you teach me the ways in which your people speak? Know that the speech of the people has its foundation in history. All things are a story to us. Metaphor is a tool and an inspiration to their strength. No, when we speak of Toruk's table, we remember that Toruk was noted for his hospitality and goodwill. And when we speak of Selquant's heart, we recall the lecherous and cruel nature of Selquant. Okay. And this reminds me of Star Trek episode, I don't recall its name. A race that only spoke like this, and if you didn't understand it, the translator couldn't translate their language, not because it couldn't, translate the words, but because the meaning was founded in history, actual history that you had to know. It made no sense to anyone who actually didn't know the history.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, a little bit of experience. Tekan teaches you some of the common forms of speech. A wise man is said to have wrote the book of the Anarchs, while to accuse another of treason is to remember Vilkar's eye. It is said of generous people that their cupboards are bare. Common greetings include Hail Swordbringer and Zerchai Kins bow to you, to which one should respond, and the traveler is pleased. Akan is a skilled teacher. After his instructions, you feel capable of exchanging proper greetings with other Githzerai. We definitely want to talk about the teachings, because these will both boost Dakan and give new spells to us.